Welcome back to Temporal Directive, the Star Trek fan podcast rewatching the entire franchise in chronological order. I'm Gary.
And I'm Tom.
We are breaching our Temporal Directive to bring you this special extra episode. Today we are talking about the most recent episode of Star Trek Starfleet Academy, the season finale, Rubincon. Star Trek, the ultimate franchise. These are the podcasts of the Wakefield brothers. Their 16-year mission to watch every production, to seek out life lessons and new inspirations, to boldly watch like most fans have watched before.
That's a old folks' home here in Tassie.
Is it?
Yeah, Rubicon Grove.
Oh, there you go. Rubicon or Rubincon?
Rubicon. It's spelt the same.
With an N? Oh, there you go. Anyway, it's the season final, Tom. Woo!
Yay! I'm sad.
I mean, I'm excited that we're getting the season final.
I mean, I'm excited we're going to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm just sad that it's gone.
Yeah, me too.
Because it's going to be like a year before the next one, right?
I would imagine, yeah.
I don't like that.
We do have Strange New Worlds before then, though.
Ooh. Is that the last one of that as well?
No, it's season 4.
How many do we get?
5.
Okay, I'm good.
So it's season 4 of Strange New Worlds coming, then Academy season 2, then Strange New Worlds season 5, and that's all they've got.
Okay.
And
Now, did they
nothing
know,
in production, there's nothing greenlit, no one's doing anything.
Strange New Worlds know that they were ending before they done season 5?
Yes.
Good. Cool. I'm okay with that. Because that means they probably filmed something that actually ends.
They've already said what the last episode is about.
Oh.
Sort of.
I don't want to know. Do I want to know?
I don't know. Will you remember if I tell you?
Yeah, I have a better memory than you.
Okay, that's true. Well, I'm going to tell you anyway because we're talking about
it. How nice of you.
The last episode is about Kirk's first day on command.
Oh, okay. Right. So it'll be the handover, essentially.
With Bones and Sulu joining the cast.
Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Sulu?
Yeah.
Is he meant to be there?
Yes. Why wouldn't he be?
Oh, no, it's Chekhov. It's not meant to be there.
Chekhov was still on the ship.
Yeah, but not on the bridge.
Not on the bridge.
Cool. But we get Bones. I'm happy with that.
We get Bones. Anyway, we're distracted again.
We're talking Star Trek. We're going to get distracted.
I mean, that's true. But I wanted to say, before we get into this episode, that this is a very special episode for us. You don't keep track of anything because I do all the work, so you don't know this. But this episode is our 100th episode of Temporal Directive.
Jesus.
This is episode 100.
Wow.
Yeah, that is 100 episodes of us talking Trek.
Nice. Where's the party button? Woo!
Not quite the...
That did not work.
There you go.
Third time's a charm.
I mean, it goes for a while too, so there we go.
Hey.
So yeah, 100 episodes.
Nice. Congratulations on 100 episodes.
Thank you. That's a lot of editing I've done.
That
and
is
you've done
a
shit
hell
all.
of a lot of episodes that you've edited. I haven't done anything. I just come in and talk.
You just come in and talk, and I do all the rest.
Yeah. I'm not gonna pretend I do anything else because I certainly don't.
Oh dear,
it's all you.
For those just joining us, these special episodes, we call them breach episodes because we're breaching our directive of watching the entire series in chronological order because we want to talk about the newest episodes as they come out. Starfleet Academy is based at the end of our chronology project, so we will revisit them in 16 or 17 years when we catch up. So we're not going to do our life lessons or IMDb scores for these special episodes like we do in our normal episodes, because we will do that when we revisit them.
Spoiler warning, we are going to talk about the episode without any discretion. So if you have not watched it, go and watch it before listening to us talk about it. If you want to hear spoilers, stay tuned.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm guessing being the final episode, you probably don't want spoilers.
Probably not. And we will not talk through the episode scene by scene like we usually do on our regular episodes. We are going to read through a recap from trekmovie.com. They're our go-to source for Trek news and updates, and they do an awesome recap each week, so we don't have to. So big thank you to Anthony Pascal at trekmovie.com. Let's get into this week's episode.
Yep.
The finale.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Nice.
There was a bit of a cliffhanger last time, so yeah, it'll be good. Okay.
Should be good.
Fingers crossed. This episode is called Rubincon. Story by Noga Landau and Gaia Violo. Oh my god, this is gonna be.
You're terrible with names.
This is gonna be bad. Sorry. Teleplay by Alex Kurtzman and Kirsten Beyer. Directed by Olatunda me.
So Gary is really bad with names. Okay, don't hurt yourself.
I don't know if that was pronounced right. Probably not.
I can't.
It's probably
I'm
not.
not even looking at it.
I'm really sorry.
Mm.
The original air date was March 12th, 2026, so just a couple of days ago. And the IMDb synopsis is when an old enemy resurfaces as an existential threat to the Federation, Nahla must outwit a vengeful foe with a personal vendetta against her, as our cadets and instructors undertake a dangerous, seemingly impossible mission to save everyone and everything they hold dear. So not much pressure.
No, not at all.
Well, it was set up pretty well last week as to where we're at, and that is the Federation has been isolated by Omega 47 mines. The saucer has been separated from the rest of the ship, and the saucer has a couple of cadets on it.
Yeah.
And the Venari Roll have taken the other part, the wings of the ship. And I think when we ended, we saw RK walking in to meet Caleb's mum, and she was injured.
Yeah.
And I think we got a mayday call from Reno echoing through the vastness of space. And that's where it ended, right?
Yep. Sounds right. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go watch it.
Okie dokie.
And we're back.
Yeah.
That was the finale, Tom. What did you think?
That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. There was a lot of talking, which was really good. Like, it was really...
Yeah. Star Trek.
Yeah. I was expecting them to do more. I know we talked about it in the last episode with this one, where they didn't do much fighting or anything, but I thought they were setting this up to be a little bit more of a... just by...
violent battle?
Yeah, a little bit more of a battle. That's what I thought they were going to do. But really, the ship got a pummeling.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it was all science and conversation. And I really liked that.
Yeah.
Because that's what Star Trek should be.
Yeah. Yeah,
science
totally
and conversation. So I really enjoyed it quite a lot.
Yeah.
And the Doctor and having his mobile emitter, fuck yeah. I mean, that thing looked old. As it should.
But why didn't he get another one in the 29th century when we went through it?
Well, I don't know. He could have upgraded. Should have upgraded.
I mean, might have been safer to upgrade. I mean, sentimental, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. It's his mobile emitter. And I'm sure the mobile emitters probably would have been a bit different, seeing as they had one earlier than they should have.
I guess, but, you know.
But, yeah. I was just happy to see his.
I'm sure you were.
Yeah.
And did you like his word salad?
Yeah, no, it was gross. That's exactly what went through my head.
I was like, Boston legal.
Yeah.
Keeping it in the family.
Yeah.
I thought that the Federation on trial thing was going to be a bit stupid. Because I saw that I saw the teaser trailer for this episode, so I knew that was going to be part of this episode, and I was like, oh, what? And why is it broadcast? Because it had like the news thing at the bottom, and I was like, what the fuck are they going to do? They're going to fuck this up. But actually, I quite liked it.
Yeah. I did not see it coming because I had no idea, and I thought it was actually really good too.
I don't know why so many aliens and people so far in the future have such like contemporary references. Like he said, the Tellarite Klingon, Noose Braka, who has no connections to Earth, really, said this time the revolution will be televised. What?
Yeah.
What you talking about, Noose?
I've got no idea. The other thing too is that a Tellarite Klingon felt like the Federation didn't care for him.
Yes.
I mean, Tellarite was one of the founding members, right?
Yes.
And Klingons were a member of the Federation. Well, last we know.
Were they though?
Well, they were.
Were they? Or there was just a peace treaty? They weren't actually a member of the Federation.
Weren't they?
No.
Oh. Okay.
There was a peace treaty so that there was no war.
Right.
Yeah, there was no. They weren't part of the Federation.
Okay.
There was Federation space, and then there was Klingon space, and a neutral zone.
Yeah, fair
so
enough.
that there was no fighting.
Yeah, okay. I just thought in the future for some reason that I thought, like, because I knew that the neutral zone and everything was there. So yeah, you're right. My bad. But still, Tellarites.
Yeah, Tellarites. Yeah.
So I don't know. I just felt like that a treaty species and a Tellarite and a treaty species would be probably more for the Federation.
Well, I mean, just because he was a founding member doesn't mean that they've got any, sway or whatever.
Yeah, I know. Just seems
so far in the future.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Like, yeah. And he was living in a little mining settlement in the middle of fucking nowhere, so yeah. I thought the concept was, I thought his vengeance concept was perfect. I think that this episode felt very political, much more political than they've done in the season so far. Yeah. And there was like echoes of like the state of the US at the moment. There was echoes of what's happening in other parts of the world at the moment with violence and war and there was
just
stuff like that.
Lot,
there was
really.
also stuff about like this sense of entitlement that he had, like you should have done this for me, like this whole
like you're just like flying past, like can't you see what we were going through and all that kind of stuff.
And there's so much of that.
What responsibility do they have? You know? It
just felt very it just felt very important of a story to tell now, because there are people that would listen to Noose's story and be like, yeah, you know what, he's right, like he has a point, like they should have done more. But there's so much that the Federation does right that sometimes it gets lost, like I don't know what I'm
like she said it's like leadership and having those choices, they're the ones that have to make that choice. Like, you had something. There's people that have nothing. Like, even the people watching would say that they just had nothing at all, whereas you guys had a commodity of some kind. You could do something, whereas other people couldn't. When we have to make those decisions, that was the whole point. It's good.
And then it wasn't really even the Federation that did it. It was his own father that destroyed the colony.
Yeah, because you couldn't see past it, and you wouldn't look past it, that you couldn't
see the truth.
Because
you didn't want to see the truth.
Because you just you didn't want to, because you were too angry. And you couldn't.
And you let that anger take over.
And you just let it sit.
But when she said that, when she was talking about, when she was talking to the rest of the people, like the people that Noose had gathered for the trial that it was going to be his supporters, when she addressed them and was like, do you really want to be led by a petulant man-child having a tantrum? Is this really who you want to follow? And I was like, are we getting a bit too political right now?
Looking a little orange.
Maybe he should have been Klingon Ferengi or something. All right, let's get into the recap. Again, this is by Anthony Pascal over at trekmovie.com. Anisha and Arke's reunion is not a happy one. Caleb's mum wants off this ship saucer, but that will have to wait. Vance and Thok hollow in through the wall of death. Thank God.
Woo!
Thank God she's
Mind
back.
you, we had her for that time only, which was like 30 seconds, and then
a walkthrough
at the end, which was only like 3 seconds.
No,
What
ridiculous.
the fuck?
I know.
I was like excited and then disappointed.
I know. Me too.
Such a good character.
Yeah. Vance and Thok hollow in through the wall of death, thanks Reno, to reveal nothing can get through, not even the Discovery. Dadmiral tells them Brucker is putting together an evil galactic coalition of the willing to plunder. So this skeleton crew is ordered to find and shut down the minefield, or 160 billion people are going to die. No problem. Fucking no pressure either.
Yeah.
Venari Rail ships arrive and start battering the already battered Athena. Nahla sees where this is headed and orders the cadets to use their hide in the airlock trick, where Caleb starts his apology tour for trying to bail on them in the last episode. With the ship hit hard, the captain orders Reno to make a plasma leak look even worse, sneaky, just as Brucker beams in to make himself comfortable in the captain's chair. He's shocked to see Anisha is alive and here with Arke. So he workshops some new stand-up material to an unreceptive crowd. Come on, guys, I made a funny. Laugh. Don't quit your day job, Noose. With the saucer looking like a lost cause, he decides to take Nahla and Anisha with him, leaving Reno behind as he doesn't get her whole deadpan thing. Neither do I.
I know you don't.
The captain departs with a quote from some ancient lit, but Doc explains it was a hidden message and dramatically pulls out his ancient hollow emitter, which really needs a polish. Just as Jet integrates him into the ship, the pirates open fire and it goes boom. This is a trick, right? Right? Right. The Doc projected a fake boom, but once he's brought back, he can only speak in glue-in-the-shoe gibberish. Reno takes command, turning the galactic stakes into a teachable moment for the cadets as each are given assignments. Jaden and Sam are fixing Doc, Darham's driving the ship, Tarima's scanning frequencies, Caleb's hacking minds, and Genesis is monitoring systems. With the bridge literally on fire, Reno teaches them fear is the mind killer. Oops, wrong franchise. But essentially, they need to get the job done or they're all going to die. A warp core leak leaves Genesis in command, but her tiny bladder ruins the moment. As Jet fixes the ship, she also gets to work fixing Caleb, as it's time for him to realize he is the hero of this story. With Doc glitching, Genesis has to calm down Sam, who is freaking out over being a whole new person. The friends hug it out over their shared weird language, which gives Jaden an idea. The Doc is making sense, they just don't understand him. All the "don't cross the Rubincon" title alert nonsense is actually a message, one Sam now understands. The Doc has given them the key. Use the right mix of Rubin particles and gluons to stabilize the Omega-7 mines and make them harmless. Now the problem is finding Noose and his detonator, and Caleb realizes Tarima is the key. They go into her mind space together so he can show her that her feared power is a gift, one she can use through him to find his mum, and therefore Brucker. Presto, beta, zero. It works. They track him to their old atrium. Reno is proud of her students, motivating them with their final exam. Fail and we're all dead. Good talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, this really highlighted the Sam taking care of the doctor, that new relationship.
Yeah.
Sam also got to explain a bit about why
Why.
she has this issue with Genesis, and they got to work through that.
Yeah.
I think
Which was really good.
Caleb having a bit of self-reflection and having to make some choices with Reno there.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really good scene as well. You could see it in his face that he was really struggling with what to
Yeah.
do and where to go, and she really pointed him in that right direction and made him realize some truth.
Yeah.
And I really hate Reno.
I know you do. I know you do. This didn't help.
This did not help. It's the deadpan delivery of everything. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't buy anything she says ever.
Yeah, right. Okay.
There's something about the way she delivers lines without any emotion that just irritates me.
I like it.
I'm sorry. Everyone likes her.
Yeah.
I know I'm in the minority here.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm alone.
You're the only person
Because
around.
everyone likes her. I get it.
Yeah.
I get that I'm the odd one out here, and that's fine. But also, I edit this podcast, so so I get to have my opinion.
Yeah. Your opinion is why we're here.
Yeah.
It's fine. I mean, I understand why you wouldn't like her as well. Like, I understand why you wouldn't like her.
Yeah.
And if I understand why you wouldn't like her, that means there'd be other people around that wouldn't as well.
Sure.
Because she does just deliver dry stuff. Like, she's not overly emotional and stuff either. But I know people that in real life that are like that. So, they've got to exist in the future, right? Only.
Inside the captured Athena atrium, RK lets Mamma Mia know that Caleb is still alive before the pair is ushered into Bracca's show trial. RK is the proxy for the Federation oppressors, and Anisha is named judge and jury, payback for that child separation thing. Clearly, Noose has not watched enough Law and Order to understand conflict of interest. The space pirate delights in holding court as prosecutor, beaming as he bloviates about how the Federation first ignored, then wiped out his childhood strontium mine colony home during the burn, brushing aside RK's inquiries and assurances that Starfleet doesn't kill innocent civilians.
I mean, that was pretty tough. Like, that was a good story, wasn't it, really?
Yeah.
Like, to hear about what... We actually got a history of why he's so pissed off.
Yeah.
Like,
And it made sense.
Yeah.
It made sense as a kid, seeing all that happen and being scared and lost and hungry and all those things.
Yeah.
And seeing all this help going to other people, like, totally understand where he's coming from.
Yeah, and then to feel like the Federation was the one who basically burnt your planet down.
Yeah. Yeah. Things get tougher when Anisha presses her case, with RK admitting to the crowd that yes, she separated Anisha from her son and sentenced her to a rehabilitation camp. Mia is not moved by RK's protestations of regret, asking where that high-minded Federation was when she needed it. Mocking RK's soft landing as a teacher, she says she could only be satisfied if RK knew and felt the pain she's been feeling every day. This angry mum, makeshift judge, tells her she is ready to dance on your grave. RK tries empathy, talking about how she knew the pilot who was killed on that raid Bracca and Mia did that got them convicted. Lieutenant Akuma Lee had a family too. Anisha wavers, but can't let go of her hate. She declares RK and the Federation guilty. Maybe Nahla should have asked for a lawyer. If they just watched a movie every now and then, they would know that hate leads to anger. Anger. Now, if Dad was here.
Yes, that's it.
Using coordinates from Terima, the saucer warps into the system, still in hiding when they pick up the alarming trial feed. So Caleb shuttles over seeking asylum to buy time for Sam to algorithm the minds away and before RK gets sentenced. The young man lets his mum know he loves her, but he's also found something to believe in with Starfleet. Nahla and his cadet friends have taught him to live for something bigger. RK takes the moment to press Braca on his childhood sob story, unraveling it to reveal it was actually Papa Braca who destroyed that colony with a makeshift attack. She asks the audience if they really want to follow an angry child with his finger on the trigger whose entire worldview is based on a lie. Braca's Nielsen ratings plummet as the crowd blinks away, so he lives up to RK's angry child moniker and throws a tantrum, then pushes the button. But Sam has done her thing and the field is inert. And oh, right on cue, here comes the Federation fleet. Braca's space kangaroo court is over as the feds beam in to arrest him and his gang. He tries some last-minute villain monologuing, only for Anisha to punch him right in his big mouth. And then RK does the same, like a frenemy tag team. The Mias hug, and we are soon back at Beta Z with the ship cleaned up and reattached. Everyone is all smiles as the school year ending celebration gets restarted. The hero cadets are set to meet the Federation president. Caleb's mum accepts this as his home. Anisha and Nahla are politely nodding. Baby steps. The doc can talk again, and everyone is hugging and laughing. Caleb takes us out with his first cadet log, ready for his next adventure with his new family. Aw, and they did the whole yearbook credits thing. Adorable. And that's the recap.
Yeah. I didn't like his log at the end.
You didn't?
No. It sounded... I know Dad has said this about like the show. I don't know why, but throughout it felt very American. That's what Dad said.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. But that little sum up at the end in his log felt very much like an American TV teen show. To the point where he's even
watching an American
I know,
TV show.
Yes, but I meant like it felt like a young teen show where they're like talking to the camera and they're like sitting on their bed at the start of the episode and they're like talking to us and they're like, you know, because he's even like, my name's Caleb whatever, and I'm like just about to tell you about my family, and it felt very
Malcolm in the Middle.
Yes, very much Malcolm in the Middle. It was ridiculous. Like it felt stupid. Like it just felt like a stupid end for me. The rest of it was fantastic.
I thought it was a good end.
I hated it. I was like, it was perfect up until then. I liked the yearbook thing at the end.
He finally gets a log. He's going to start a proper log. Yeah. He's been resistant to
I can't remember anybody ever saying, I'm Caleb Nadir or whatever the fuck his name is.
Mia. I don't know who the fuck Nadir is.
I do. It's all good. But I've never heard anyone go like, you know, I'm like introduce themselves like that on a fucking log and shit.
Because you've never heard them do their first log.
It's just weird. I didn't like it.
Overall, I thought that was a really strong ending. I think I might have liked the episode before more than I liked this episode, but overall, as a two-parter finale, I thought it was really, really strong.
It was really good. It was good to see all the cadets working together though on the bridge like that. Like
That's
I did
true.
like that. That was really cool to see. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Because we've seen them try to work together before and it fucked up. So it was good to see a team like as a crew. It was really good.
I agree. Well, that's the end of the whole season as well. Like we are done. That is the first year of Starfleet Academy. What did you think of the season overall?
I think it was pretty strong. Like it was a pretty good series. Like
I think it was a hit and miss myself, but
yeah,
mostly it was strong.
Yeah,
but there were some duds in there.
Oh, wow. There was a couple of interesting bits, but generally it was all right. Like it was a good series.
I was real skeptical about this show.
Yeah.
I really didn't want this show when they announced it. And then when they announced when it was going to be set, I was like, I wanted even less. And now that I've seen it, I actually quite enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I think that they made the right choice setting it when they did. And Yeah, I think everyone wanted it to be in that sort of Picard era, like
Lower deck sort of situation.
that
era.
what we would call the present.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's that time period, and I think the motivation for putting it into the far future after the burn and giving this this era of trauma and like reconnection and stuff, trying to get people back together, I think is really
strong.
pressing for like what we're living through now.
Yeah.
I don't think they could have told the same story had they said it in Star Trek's present time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think they made the right choice putting it when they did, and I think the actors in this show do an amazing job.
Fantastic.
Yeah, overall I think it's been a pretty strong season. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do for season 2, and I hope they get to do more.
Yeah, and hopefully, I'm pretty sure you said sometime that they had like a 4-year plan or something.
Yes,
which is excellent, because I like to know that they have something in.
Yeah,
they've got something in mind, because it means that they can do it. Like if they get more, they're not going in blind and they're just making it up. Yeah, because that's where they struggle. Because like if you look at like Picard.
Season 2?
Yeah, season 2, it just flailed about, and you could feel it when you were watching it, that it was flailing. And then it sort of just didn't feel right at all. Whereas if they've got a target and they get it, I really hope it's going to be great. Yeah.
All right. We might leave it there for this episode.
Yeah.
Again, before we go, just a big thanks to Anthony Pascal at trekmovie.com.
Definitely.
We've used that website to do these Breach episodes for Strange New Worlds and now for Starfleet Academy.
Yep.
So we really appreciate the work that they do over there. And if you haven't checked out their website, I suggest you do.
Definitely.
Yeah, get all your news from there because it's awesome. All right. If you want to tell us what you thought of this season of Starfleet Academy or anything Trek related, please get in touch. We'd love to hear from you. You can find us on Facebook at Temporal Directive Podcast and on Instagram, just Temporal Directive, or you can email us at wakefield_productions@outlook.com. We'll be back for our regular episode on Friday. Live long and prosper.
Peace and long life.